All right. Oh, cool. Thanks. I am here. How's everyone doing today? If you have anyone. Yes, Next here. Nice to see you. Alright. Zach? I'm doing well. Of course, you're the one that cares about privacy. I've doxed myself quite a couple of times, so it's up to you. Well, you've done this one. Do that. Start with that today. And so. That is a big ship. Well. Yeah, okay. What about the other flying ships? Huh. It's just like a normal ship, like, connected to a airship. Interesting. Let's put some more around here. It's a slightly red wood. I think mangrove's a little bit too red for it, though. Yeah, in between. Not much. Not much. Animal might be alright. Stairs in there on the room. And looks closest. You know what? We'll try it. Let's throw it like right here. Oh, yeah, it is. I'm professional, I swear. There we go. I might have to get a few angles of this ship. Maybe dimensions too, I don't know. Oh, so that's made in mud. Oh. This is actually the best I can find. You took a road out bottom. Ooh. Start making like a skeleton for it. That is weird. I don't know. I should start placing blocks and see where it gets us. Sure. Yeah. The angle we're looking at it at about here. So I think this needs to be a little bit more shallow. And more shallow yet. Okay. Here. Yeah, eventually this proves up to be. This part doesn't, this part has something kind of like that happening. Yeah. It's based this is pretty straight on. Kind of like that. Except now there's something to account for kind of heightened level of this upper front deck. Actually, I think I made it a little bit too thick here. It's gonna slim it down a block. There's this forward split maybe. Okay. With that, actually, I'm gonna push this back yet. Maybe have it be on the 3 slope instead of a 2. Just give this spot 3 high here. Actually, no. Let's go 2 high, then make these sides 3. Because they do go down a little bit. Where? Pretty early on, actually. It's a slight curve. Something kind of like that. Yeah. That looks about right. Yeah. This main deck actually looks like it goes back pretty far. See that? Looks like there's not actually a back deck, it kind of just has the so what I'm wondering about is if we should lower this a bit more. I think is a fair idea to do that. sea level. No. Should we lower this more? We lower this section. Because this slanted part, basically this part, ends at the walls of the main deck. Looks like there's this is the main deck. Maybe we need to move the main deck up just another block or two. I think that'll help us the most. That is not what I wanted. Oop. Okay, what are you doing? How are you still? Okay, just like that. And we also have to move this down a little bit more. I think something about like that. Yeah, okay. Then slightly what happened is retaining walls. We're pretty straight until it gets to this section, then it bulges out just a little bit. Actually, I think that these should be pushed in a little bit more. Like around here. I think that, yeah. That seems about right. That seems alright. And take around here. And then just bulge out. And we also curve back around. Kind of like that. Please follow the curve. Now this back section. A slight increase. Something kind of like that is what I'm thinking right now. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks good. Now we just need to fit it in. This entire bottom hole kind of follows this pattern. So I might just start with detailing either with spruce or spruce oak, mangrove. I think I would prefer mangrove here actually. Just speed these out a little bit. A little bit like that. And you will take some gear and just that. Because here we can see it kind of has a pretty flat, like not curving toward the sides type hole. There's a little bit of curvature, so it'll come through and fix that up. Yeah, I think I prefer the mangrove to the old. There's just not any block close enough to the actual wall to like validate its usage here. Because we need to use mangrove for all the detailing. So you might as well just use it for everything. Just make this whole line. Yeah, a bit like that. Yeah, this hurts. See, but that needs to be actually gonna redesign most of this section. Basically, whatever gets cut off here. Because we wanted to start increasing slightly earlier, going up, that is. Oh, well. Maybe not quite so much. So we do need it to bow out just a little bit. Really detail this up a little bit. Something a bit like that. This bow goes in slightly early. More like you just curve this off a bit. Yeah, I kind of got. Wait a sec. So this and this should line up. I think we bring this Yeah, but you bring this out to the bow, actually, the circular part here. And what is it? That'll look a little bit. What is. This goes in earlier. This should that go beyond how far out this goes? I think it should. So I think we actually push this in slightly. Have something more like this happening. Extend out to out there. I think it's a better design. There, yeah. And confirm set of these stairs. Right there, still flat portion. Bring this forward a tad. Kind of something like that is what I'm thinking. Not the stairs here. I think it would actually be better to put up a wall. And just get rid of these stairs. The downward facing stairs. Blend these sections into each other better. Like that. Okay, I like it. Now, these have to come in a little bit. Let's see. I'm going to use the ground wall as a placeholder to replace with stairs later. Or something like that. Cool. Let's try that again. Okay. How's that look? Pretty good, I'd say. We have to kind of make it look out right, like actually now. Kind of just involves patching up all the holes we made. Like these holes. Pushed. This looks a bit too sticky outish. It's better. Right here still looks a bit odd. Some trapdoors down. I think that'll be good for now. Oh, now. It's mostly just this bottom hole that's like the mangrove color. I think I'm gonna change this upper portion to a spruce. Around here. Yeah. Oh no, like this entire wall. Oh. Alright, check the face off. Okay. I think this is isolated. It's not. Okay. Not work. Who is not ice? This. What's that? Oop, there we go. I have to do this front section. It shouldn't be too difficult, I don't think. these blocks, we should have a pretty basic, like, outline almost to put into detail. I'd say an outline is a fair way to describe it, because it just doesn't have like anything of substance, you know, just the blocks. The basic form, I guess. Yeah, we're almost done here. Come on. Charizard. I was actually spruce and this. We're not really on top, like outlining it. Like a brown wood, I should say. Okay, well. Yeah, kind of like that. Got some slabs. Let's do a very slow descent. Get this all in. Okay. A bit like that. Yay. Yeah, I think that the basic hole is done. Guess we should probably put it in. Oh yeah, and this backside. It's probably just flat. That happened. Weird. E2's on you. Notice right up the layer. Shouldn't expect it. I think that having the red go higher will feel like higher is better. Wait, I shouldn't need to bring trapdoors up. Oopsie. Try that again. I just want one block of anchor at this top portion. Wait. Still isn't right. So you want the trapdoors on top of this layer here, not beneath it. There we go. It's fine now. Yeah. Well, actually, let's look at this closer. It's just the walls that are the reddish tint. The bottom of the hole is more of this brown. So I think that everything beneath like this line should probably be brown. Hey, how you doing, Isaac? Cool. See, it was solid. Twitch, not Discord. Okay, okay. I was a little bit confused for a second. That makes sense. Cool. complete. Getting close. Not close. Connect somehow. I don't even know how. It just does. There we go. Oopsie. There you go. Yeah, I think that looks fun. Now, these oak actually for some of these accents. I want to try and make these weird oaky design bits now. This one's coming out of about right and goes down slightly, not quite that much. But not quite that little. It was something like that. Bye. Luke Murder. Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you on Twitch too. That about right? Yeah, I'd say. Man, already? Get out of here. I think it's the old types kind of close to. Oh. Not really. Yeah, really not. Oof, yeah. Is there a way to delete these comments other than phone needed? Done. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. These walls. Kind of like that. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Let's see, make some more of these weird curves in it. So something like that. Just that. That's pretty close. You know what? I think I'll take that. Now, let's see, this is to come along here slightly. That's about there. Oh. Oh, wait a sec. Let me actually use these instead. trap. So, see. Well, let me fix that real quick. Yeah. Okay. Let's make sure that we're weird this time. This. This part should be in the front. Just have a line running. Something like that. And have some spiky bits or something. I don't know. Whatever we call that. Sure. Yeah. Pretty good. Oh. Now let's come to the root. Detail this a little bit more. That looks just about correct. Did pretty good. Yeah, something kind of like that. Oh! Okay. Now, it's going to fill in this deck. Do I want to move this forward just a little bit? It's not quite correct. Have these balls stick out a little bit. Yeah, that's definitely better. Okay. Let's go and finish filling all of this in. star. Yeah. Sheep in the sky. Now we have to make a weird dragon thing. What is that? I could not tell you. It definitely looks like a blimp, so I'm going to make a blimp. These masts don't look centered to be quite right. We have definitely not front ones in center of me. Other two sounds, I think. The center front one back here actually looks like this kind of comes out a little bit. See another one on top of that. I'm gonna go with and make it symmetrical because I can. That there. Yeah. And they're all about the same height because they go up to the end. So what was that? Like, how do I? Sure, why not? This again. These two connect to the actual like cabin of the thing, and it looks like these ones connect to the balloon. We're starting with a cabin. It looks like a light blue almost. So it's more desaturated than this. Pretty packed ice. It's not there. Sure. Yeah, okay. I didn't stick that out that much more with the ledge. Haven't go much further back than this for this back one. No. Hi. Hi. Okay. Yeah, like that. Now there is a bridge here connecting to this kind of looks like a pilot's quarters or something. That bridge is going to be higher. There we go. Now, actually, if you look at this, there's windows there, so this should not be like this. This bottom one has the ice, and that there. Let's grab some decoration box. In actually, this definitely curves out a bit. That would be more accurate. And then around here-ish. Sure. Like that is white glass. Get rid of the texture. Ice in here. There we go. That's pretty good, I would say. Right here needs to be edited a little bit. Oh. Something like that, maybe. Maybe like that. That looks good, like that. Actually, I wonder if we can make all of these thinner. If we were to orient these this, then we can make the windows just a little bit thinner. Or not the windows, but the frames thinner by doing that. Need stairs in a few spots, but we can at least make them look better. Yeah. I think. Oh. I think we do need to make a little bit, like, expand out a little bit more. This looks great. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have some things I could probably improve about it yet. Yeah, I think that it's gonna turn out well. Throw that there. This there here. Use a fence here. These should be pretty easy to bring up. That moves off the side too much. I'll just kind of go here. So something like that. I think that this one doesn't curve off over here enough. Using a little, I think that'll look nice. Yeah, something kind of like that. No, it still looks a little bit noisy to me, but we'll come back through and patch it up. Let's work on a different section for now. in this actual cabin area. Windows here don't really start until you get a bit higher up. Start about here. So yeah, one more layer of just the ice. Now we can go ahead and grab our glass. It's back. It's not quite just windows. I'm forgetting all of this. Slabs. This top. And some show. Go. Oh. I don't know. I think we'll at least get it to the more like the half slab position. Actually, probably looks a little bit better here. Yeah, it's like it's just way more rectangular of a shape. Now, I just stack this down. No, because if I were to stack just that, the windows would be way too thin. If I were to stack this, then the middle section would be way too thin. What we should do is add another fourth rectangle. Then we stack this. Yeah. Something else. That's pretty good. Don't need that. Cool. And go ahead. That. Those windows actually are up against the balloon. I think the windows should be higher and taller. First, higher, then taller. Let's just stack these different layers, re-establish the continuity of. Actually raise this bridge up a bit more. That's pretty good. This is slightly curved at the bottom here. Oh, should down symmetry. Symmetry? Symmetry is not symmetrical. Huh. Alright. There you go. It's back parts actually more. Yeah. Then just gonna use probably spruce stairs and stuff for this. It kind of looks like this. Stack that all the way down to kind of get that weird rope or something on the bottom of the cabin. There we go. I'm going to add in one more layer of ice. I'm going to over all this. Now the actual lint is a little bit bigger. Saturated, darker, like this. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. So this front section is more purple. Yeah, I'll quickly try amethyst. If you get a gradient between these two, are they too similar? Probably gonna end up being too similar, but yeah. Yeah, I see. Oh. Oh, figure something out. They don't blend into each other at all, really. Gosh, Minecraft needs more color variety in the blocks. I should start by detailing with this. So we'll see what we get. Maybe actually use a shape. I'm not sure if they actually have ellipsoid shapes. Yeah, I don't think so. Might have to use a freehand straw. Let's see. What should dimensions be though? 47, it was a bit wider than that, so round up to like 57 or so. You want the ellipsoid. Wait, shape. You need our shape first. Ellipsoid. I forgot to put the shape down. Let's just do that. First off, height. 57. Radius. Radius should go with a bit wider than this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 radius. Ah. It's pretty big. Yeah, I think that we start with this. Placed already. Move back a bit. Just to keep existing. $57 might have been too. Yeah, no, 57 is too much. Let's try that again. It's for this bottom one. I'll describe my thought process. You can see like two kind of ellipsoid-esque shapes here. There's this bottom one, which is a lot smaller. This top one, which actually makes up the majority of the body of the blimp. So right now I'm trying to put together this bottom one. Let's go a little bit wider. Not quite that wide. Let's try that. Hello? Bro's tweaking. This middle. There we go, right here's the middle. Raise you up. Push you forward. About right there, I'd say. Yeah. Hey. There we go. That might not be... I thought that these would be different enough. I think that this is still not quite white enough. So this blue doesn't fit either. This front section is also more purple, so maybe we do try the amethyst that we were looking at. Yeah, but that's a little bit too noisy, I'd say. It's also too purple. Maybe. Not gonna look too far off. If we could make probably a gradient from purple to you as an intermediate. That might look, that does not look right. Yeah, it's definitely the blue to amethyst. Yeah, doesn't quite fit. Amethyst is just too dark. That doesn't look good at all. Not at all. It kind of goes really desaturated there, so maybe the lapis isn't bad. If we just could find something that was better. Do we have anything similar to this, but even less saturated? Concrete. Maybe. Yeah, the sea lanterns are really not helping. And I don't know. On a larger scale, I think it looks better. Let's go gradient actually. I use the mask and linear. I think that's alright. It kind of transitions from this front purple to this back blue decently well. Cool. Yeah, I think I'll do that. First, I'm going to adjust this a little bit more. About like that. I think that'll be best. symmetry got desymmetralized. I should be recording this. Sees. I always forget to do that. Let's just make this entire thing purple for the time being. Okay, let's work on the next ending segment. Okay. Now, before we have these as our measurements, let's go with like 6, 7, and 25. I think 25 is going to be way too big. 15. Oh, disable our mask. Does this look? Maybe. Yes. But it unlock rotation actually, because this one I believe is slightly angled upward. Ever so slightly, kind of like that. Slap this on top and see how it looks. Let's see. It'll be in middle around here. Yeah. Raise this up. And forward a bit. Rotate it just like one tick. It's weird. Oh. What do I do? Just right here. Okay. Rotated. That's like there. Yeah, something like that. Doesn't stick up that much from the bottom one. Be like that or so. Okay. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. And now the tail segment. Let's use a shape here. I think that just a cylinder will work. Make it, I don't know, this diameter. Maybe not even a cylinder. I think a spike would work better. Spike start radius at like 3, go down to 1. And go out further. Yeah, like that. Get another cylinder for this backside. And this looks like a helicopter or something. This looks like, I don't know, the propeller on the back of a helicopter. Maybe not quite that large. Down a bit. Something like that. Maybe just have to add in all those wing segments. Really does. No thanks. Yeah, I think it's coming together now. Just me adding in all these details. Has like a whole dragon head up here. That or an antenna. Yeah, I can see that. Let's see. Let's work a bit more on. So let's assign that a color. A bit more on these weird supports that kind of line up a structure. They will go up. Wait, let me. Yeah, they go up until the end of the first hole or of balloon. And then start again on this. They start getting a bit more spaced out on the next one. Okay. Oh. Oh. Ah. Okay. Yeah, kind of like that. I didn't notice now that this comes up slightly more, the front. I like that. Yeah. Okay. I started working these weird supports. I'm gonna probably just use full blocks here, to be honest. The easiest, at least for now. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or it's the wing segment around here. So between we could put in 6 of them? I think so. Was 4 block spacing though. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1 more block of spacing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not quite. It's somewhere between 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, some of these further back ones are thinner, so I think I'm gonna make these ones 4. 1, 2, 4, 3. Make these forward 3, 5, 2. Oh, look at that. It's out perfectly. moment. Okay, back. Actually make these slabs up here. Okay. Now, more slabs to make this line. Go. Okay. Yeah. Let's color this thing while we're here. Wrong way. The white needs to be a lot thinner if I look at it. Rid of that. All the diorites. That. Right. Is that on some more of those kind of supports? Kind of. Well. Another one around here. Around. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Oh. And it's not on some of those tail segments. Not tail, but like fins or whatever. Oh, okay. Maybe you can start by just like making one master fin, just using like being able to paste that. And that would be faster. That would be faster. Oh. Little bit. All right. Make this work. I think we can probably get away with using spear here. Straight down for that. That way and that way. Go. And I got some cleave on this side. Okay, that's not bad. I don't know about that. Sweet. No, I think I just need to take off. Little tail to it. Something a bit like that. Spike out there. Okay. What's this? Down. Dip it. Down there. Another one. It's like up over. Put it more down. Scale this a little bit. Yeah, scaling always looks kind of weird. I come through and fix it up. Especially scaling and rotating. Wow, that's kind of messy. Perfect. Very light. After ah, serious. Or that. Yeah, side's really messy yet. Restraint. Stable. Yeah, that'll be. Yeah. Bin. It still looks whack. Keep trying to glue and clean it up. That's not too fun. Oh. All right, now let's get going. This should be a rotation. Ooh, the shading. Yeah. Shading. Oh yeah, the gradient. Mm-hmm. Let's do something. Lock that. Rotate it forward slightly. Rotate it. Yes. Lock in. Rotate. Here. Really shape this up a little bit better. Okay. areas. Oh. Yeah. Oh, that one's gonna be a little bit more work. As long as the head. Might as well. Okay, I think we can probably use a poke for it. It's pretty level, so it shouldn't be too bad. Also looks symmetric. It's good. Oh, I see how it is. Okay. Yeah, like that. Oh, we got another blue. Look at this. Yeah. Oops. Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't know. Smear this. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, these days. Okay. This neck actually could stick out a little bit. Oh. Well, let's work on this head. Or up some other pieces right now. Something more like that. Let's go and grab these. Start. Yeah, no, actually, let's just grab these parts. To shoot his eyes up a little bit more. Oh, like that. Gray these interior parts. I think you should shade this a little bit more. Sure. Of course, this should be slightly bigger. It's a higher shade here. This actually still needs to be dark, but yeah. I'm ready to try dark prism. These make it stand out a little bit more. Yeah, okay. That's I'll do this over. Actually, let's do this inside off first. Oh. Okay. strips again. There we go. Like that. He's a little wide, isn't he? Yeah, I think that's better. I think we should change it up just a tad. It's definitely doesn't look right. Yeah. Need to put out the lips here. So this top part should overhang the bottom. Well, wait a sec. Maybe if we keep it like it is now and just add a bit more depth in some of these parts. Maybe try and use a shelf to emulate that. Yeah, okay. Take these eyes a bit more prominent too. I don't want to make them like too big. Like from far away, they shouldn't melt in. I think that is too much. I'll try that. It's also take that out a little bit. Yeah, all right. Sure. So, for these weird things, let's try with light blue wool, about that size. For that, almost like stone gray. Not quite. It's a little bit more orange, almost. Try using this block. Find something in between here. Oh, hi, oak. The oak's not quite right. Maybe copper? Closest we'll get. It's this weird color. Oh, something not like that. Cool. Slightly further. Just a little bit. Let's see this transition. Okay. No. Actually, no. Yeah, okay. Let's use just a surface here. Smart surface I'll go with. Keep existing. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Something good. Yes. Add a highlight. And use this. Right. Okay. Move that over. Keep the contour. Already on that perfectly. No way. Stretch. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty close. There's another little something up here. I have no clue what that is. Looks like an ellipsoid, so I guess I'll trust. Yeah, it's good. Wait. Mm. 25. Yeah. Let's get out of stone. A for my thing at. Oh. More like there? Yeah, okay. It's lined up. Hello? Yeah, looks like it. Adding things around. Here to support like looking things. Hey, where's my symmetry at? Huh. It's like weird, unfortunate. Yeah, symmetric. What? And that's supposed to be like white. And you just make it like, oh, there's some. Yes, spelled with two L's. So, stick it just a little bit. Maybe have like flags or something on them. Yeah, they look like flags. Yeah. Flag. Wow. Cool. Yeah, it's good enough. Let's add some highlights to it. Sure, let's try again. And This one's slightly 600. Just about a I think that's fine. Oh. Now. Let's work on the rest of the ship details, like the ropes and these weird masks. I think that's enough. Take this whole thing and just reuse it. So I need to careful talk just to all that. To this one just a little bit so it doesn't line up quite so much. Guy right next to it. I think that looks pretty good. All right. There's some shelves just for this section. Let's see. Okay, there we go. And ropes. Actually, we should probably hook these up first. Kind of looks like this a little bit. I feel like those look like crow's nests or something. They make sense. To be crow's nests, that like a lot of your vision is going to be obscured. I mean, see off this side pretty well. Anyway. I'm gonna raise these up if they need it. This one does not. This one does. Okay. Now ropes. I wonder if I can get away with just like a path. A paternary, 20% stack, probably a bit less. Spike, flat paternary. Go from here to here. Not quite that wide. Yeah, something kind of like that. Since slab, sure. You can make it oak fence. I just need to update these. There we go. I would say that looks pretty good, actually. Go through and get rid of these ones that connects them. I can use two. Yeah. Do that again. Oh, go. Oh. Existing turned on. Oopsie poopsie. Actually, they should go kind of higher than that, yeah? I think it should go up to around here. With keep existing. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that looks better. Now let us just start. Now, if you look at this, let's expand out a little bit. Get rid of few of these. That and down here. Hello? Oh, it's on good place. Let's see. That is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. At this side too. And these last two will be cool. Except we also want to have that wall stay there. Just like that looks pretty good, I'd say. Let's loan this over to the other side. Make sure this is here. Any more rows? Yeah, there's a couple. Let's go and get this finished, set up. That's a lot. Wow. Maybe we just use a path. Veterinary? They're taught those, so I think that just maybe a spike actually, like just a normal line spike. What I'm thinking, it looks like they're coming out from about here. If we go with spruce, spruce, have this spike like here, then one of them connects here. And the spikes start at 0 but then expand. This one's only go up to 1. Yeah. And this side of it like that. I use spruce fence up here to my 18. Well, do this. Let's go. Spruce fence with spruce fence. Yeah, 5's not very large, so we'll go with it a little bit bigger. Then, what you want to do? Too much. Kind of looks like rope in a way, almost. And then same thing from here to the dragon head, basically. I'll have to expand out a little bit more. Oh wait, I don't even need to do that because those ones won't update. There we go. I think some of these can probably be replaced with air. Why? Let's take that as a fast noise painter. Cool. Not quite what I'm looking for. Let's go with air. Let's go with very small scale, quite noisy. Yeah, that's kind of more like it. Wow, like a circle. Yeah. I think disconnect is a little bit too apparent. Just throw something in. Yeah, that's fine. And then we can turn this over. There we go. Cool. Yeah. Could use a few more details, but I think that in general it's looking pretty good in this state. Oh. Yeah, that looks good. Cool. You know what? I think this is pretty good. I think this is pretty good. Oh, and with that one build, that was a big one. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. I'll see if I can do a second one, but I probably want to end soon. Let me go ahead and mark that one as done, though. Not like done, but like it's done enough. Okay, you can call. Okay. Order. Third, shot. Oh wait. Wait, I don't know. We do want to stay. Anyways. Okay. 20. Okay, on shot. There we go. Done. Treehouse that will fully functioning 8-bit cogstone added. We'll get back to that one still. Don't quite want to do that one today. It's been done. Yeah, replied. In our pizza, giant rat. Star Destroyer, not today. Please do secret area underground with a small tidbit of Infinity Castle. Not today. Big cheese, Spooky Woods, Mecha Godzilla. Oh, Spooky Woods is probably the smallest one I've seen so far. A cave of two lovers from Avatar. Should build a cat-like sphinx. Pretty sure I did that one. Three statues of legends. Infant boy, like Gojo, artist, with the scene from Rogue One, giant lizard, freaking billboard, top, five things in Bowser, day 2 asking for any castle. Wow, everything is pretty big now. That is giant lizard. How big is giant? You know, if you think about it, like this is a dragon, and dragons are kind of lizards. But no. Oh, Godzilla is definitely a lizard, right? Giant rat. Yeah. I think that we're getting close to done. We just have big stuff left. And if that's the case, I don't really feel like doing anything else big today after this one. So I think I'm just gonna end stream. Thank you guys for coming and thank you guys for watching. This is what we got done today. I think it came out pretty well. Could use a few more details, but since current form is pretty cool. Bye bye everyone. You too. I'll stream again, you know, I probably will be able to, Thursday, so keep your eyes out for that. I also want to start, like, posting not streaming content again. I'll have to figure out some stuff to do. Oh yeah, I was recording this one, so I might be able to do something with this. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Yeah, have a good day. You really want to. I'm not sure if I'll have something come up, so like, don't say it definitively. I'm just pretty sure I'll be able to.